Welcome back to Dropped In. I am beyond stoked to be here with you today to share a short and sweet yet potent episode filled with magic and medicine. So if you're here, I already know you are the kind of individual who's ready to take 2025 by storm. Not by doing more, but by stepping into radical alignment with your vision. This episode is for those of you who are done tolerating the things that drain you, misalign with your goals, and hold you back from stepping into the most powerful version of yourself. But here's the twist. This isn't just about setting standards for yourself. It's about what happens when you collaborate with people who expand your energy, challenge your perspective, and co-create alongside you. Because here's the truth. The energy of 2025 isn't about doing it all alone. This is the year of meaningful, intentional collaboration. It's the year of aligning with others who elevate you and sharing spaces that inspire bold action and expansive growth. If you're ready to stop playing small, let's drop into what I'm no longer tolerating this year, what I'm leaning into, and the powerful collaborations that are shaping my journey in 2025. So let's get real. What you tolerate, you teach others to expect. That's right. What you tolerate, you teach others to expect. Every time you allow something into your life that feels heavy or misaligned, you're silently setting the standard for how you operate. This might look like saying yes to clients who don't value your time, allowing unclear boundaries to drain your energy, or entertaining relationships or conversations that leave you feeling smaller instead of bigger. And here's the big truth. If you don't set clear standards for what you allow, your life and business will fill up with things that don't belong, taking you further and further out of alignment. And that's exactly why I'm making 2025 the year of bold boundaries and radical alignment. So what's out this year for Megan Weir? Let me paint a picture of what I am no longer available for. Hustle culture. I've never subscribed to it, but I still have clients coming to me who are overwhelmed, who are stressed, who are living in the state of pressure, who feel anxious, and their nervous systems are a hot mess. If you are feeling that way, message me because we can clear that with RRT. Let's officially bury the idea that grinding non-stop equals success. Hustle culture is toxic, and it's the path that is non-sustainable. It will lead you to feeling depleted and riddled with pressure, overwhelm, stress, anxiety. In 2025, I'm choosing rest, spaciousness, and alignment as my strategy. Next, we have over-explaining. I don't know if you can relate, but lately I'm just in the space where I'm like, no. Or here's a complete sentence of what I'm saying. I don't need to explain why I'm doing this. I've said that out loud. This is my answer. So there's no more justifying. There's no justifying your boundaries, decisions, or your goals. Over-explaining comes from a place of seeking validation. And in 2025, I am trusting myself fully and completely. I'm also in the energy of showing, not telling. What do I mean by that? Instead of getting into the energy and frequency of all of these ideations I have, because I get a lot of downloads, I am a generator and I execute on most of them. Instead of talking about them, I'm going to show you about them. Again, I'm going to show you about them instead of talking about them. And I invite you to do the same. Talk is cheap. It's in the action that we create that free flow energy that is unstoppable. Next is low energy relationships. If you have relationships where you feel like you are constantly giving, you are getting messages when somebody needs something or is constantly in this take energy, it's time to check yourself. My boundaries are getting super firm. I have so many things on the docket through for 2025. And if I don't have these compassionate boundaries in place for myself, for my business, the energy is leaking everywhere. I'm going to feel so frustrated and exhausted because I have these leaks. So as much as I love you, as much as I want to be there for you, I have to ensure that I'm managing my space, my energy, and the relationships that are complementary. If it's a one-way street, I'm sorry, there's no time for that. I am in relationships where it's give and take. Full stop. If it doesn't inspire, energize, or align with my vision, it's a hard no. Whether it's clients, collaborations, personal relationships, I'm only making space for high vibe, reciprocal connections. Full stop. Next is doing it alone. I firmly believe that 2025, the energy of the collective is collaboration. I sensed that last year. And last year was my season of yes to prepare me for this season I'm in now. I was in the arena of growing, expanding, stretching. And I was like, I'm just going to keep saying yes. I'm going to say yes to learn to be a keynote speaker. I'm going to say yes to being a collaborative author in a collaborative book. I'm going to say yes to hosting an in-person live event. I'm going to say yes to more collaborations. I'm saying yes to this because I am done doing this alone. It's so lonely as a solopreneur. And it is so expansive when you are in the arena with others. And so this year, I'm done wearing the I'll figure it out myself badge of honor. Growth happens when you lean into support and collaboration. I have invested in a 12-month mastermind because I am committed fully and completely to taking myself and my business to this next level because I have huge visions, I have huge dreams, and I know I can't do it alone. So let's talk about now what's in. And spoiler alert, it's all about alignment and collaboration. So I've already spoken into this, but I'm going to share it again. Bold boundaries. Boundaries are not selfish. They're necessary. And in 2025, I'm fiercely protecting my time, energy, and vision by saying no to what doesn't serve me and yes to what does. I'm here for the full body yes. And if it's not that, then it's a hard no. Next is a strategic reset. Rest is not lazy. Rest is essential. And taking intentional power pauses is what's going to fuel you to make power moves. Sometimes we need to slow down to speed up. And so I invite you to schedule in periodic power pauses, and you will be blown away what comes through as a result from taking that pause. The power moves I'm making right now in myself, in my business, is because I took the intentional power pauses. It's where your nervous system resets and your creativity thrives. Remember, rest is now a power move. Collaboration with depth. is the collective energy for 2025. Collaboration is, in fact, my mantra for 2025. It's not just about networking, it's about intentionally building relationships that expand what's possible. For example, I have met enormous amount of people through podcasting, such incredible individuals throughout the last 2 years. And now I'm being more intentional about cultivating relationships. I just had an epic interview with an individual. We're now Instagram friends. I invited her into our collaborative workspace alliance. This is the potency and power of really being intentional about building these relationships. As a result, from my intention of being in collaboration last year that has brought forth the work that I'm doing this year, I am soon to be a published author in the book Unreserved. So this collaboration is something I'm deeply proud of. Sharing my story alongside other powerful voices is so transformative. And it's proof of what happens when women come together to amplify each other's stories. I've partnered with Marsha. You've heard her on my podcast, but we have our 12-month HeartWired CEO Mastermind. And let me tell you, the energy is so rich. The women that have joined forces with us are just legends in the making, and they're just such powerhouses, such beautiful souls. And I just we feel so blessed to be able to support these women and their businesses over the 12-month period. This mastermind is about more than scaling businesses. It's about rewiring how you lead and aligning your nervous system with your vision. Collaborating with Marsha has brought depth and richness to our relationship and to the space. And there are still a few spots left. For those ready to step into this transformative journey, send me a message. Let's have a conversation. We have our collaborative workspace alliance. We meet every Wednesday. It's totally free at 8 a.m. PST, 11 EST. It is an hour where we network, celebrate, collaborate, and co-create. We have such beautiful women coming into the space. If you aren't in there yet, hit up the link in the show notes to join us in this incredible space. The collaboration here is magnetic. We started this in April of last year, and it's just the chef's kiss. I am co-facilitating business immersive experiences that are round table style here, most likely on Vancouver Island with my chosen sister, Leslie Lee. We're so excited about this. I won't tell you the name yet because it's going to be a little reveal that's coming out soon. We are both here for the collaborative space. Her and I worked beautifully together, specifically in my immersion in Sedona. And it was like, obviously, we got to keep working together. It's just synergistic magic when the two of us connect. Leslie is the sage of the age. She has so much wisdom, intelligence, so much greatness within her. She has years of experience in business and within the wellness space. I'm excited to bring this to fruition. So it's going to be a very intimate space, 24 people max, where we meet in person, and it's going to be where wellness meets business retreat. Next level. So stay tuned for that. More details to be revealed. But again, that is our collaborative workspace for business entrepreneurs, CEOs here locally on the island or on the mainland. Or you can fly in from Japan if you want to. Last but not least, I am co-hosting a live event, a dream come true, in fall of 2025 with Marsha. So this event is going to be a fusion of energy, strategy, and alignment. A space for women to step into their power and lead boldly. It's collaboration at its finest, and I cannot wait to bring this to life. So let me ask you this. What are you no longer willing to tolerate in 2025? This is a serious question. Write it down. Say it out loud. Get crystal clear. Because when you let go of what doesn't serve you, You create space for what does. And this year, that space is where your growth will happen. Think about what it would feel like to collaborate with people who challenge and inspire you, to set boundaries that protect your energy, and to create a business that feels expansive and aligned with your highest vision. If this conversation is resonating, I want to personally invite you into a few spaces that are happening right now. There's going to be more available to come with the immersion with Leslie, but for now, we have Alliance, that collaborative workspace. It's a movement for women who want to co-create, connect, and innovate in an environment that fuels bold ideas and expansive growth. We have the HeartWired CEO Mastermind. This 12-month container is for women ready to align their nervous system, build strategies from ease, and lead with confidence. It's about scaling financially and energetically. We start today, and there are a few spots available. So message me again with any cues that you have. So these aren't just programs or spaces. They're opportunities to step into leadership that feels aligned, intentional, and next level. But 2025 isn't about doing more or grinding harder. It's about doing things differently. It's about stepping into radical alignment, protecting your energy, and collaborating in ways that amplify your vision. Your next level is waiting for you to claim it. The only question is, are you ready? Thank you so much for dropping in with me today. If this episode resonated, share it with someone who needs to hear it, or DM me with any questions that you have around HeartWired CEO Mastermind or Alliance. Let's make 2025 the year of unapologetic alignment and bold collaboration. Until next time, we will see you on Dropped In.